Alright, here's a little update on the old Datsun. We've got all the brakes bled now. Not sure where the last video was on this car other than showing it's utterly fucked. But we have our LS400 master cylinder and brake booster with new lines, a little Willwood brake proportioning valve. These are all nice and bled. Move nice and freely. We've got our... Now I used a cheap Amazon one that was there, and it was longer than the Willwood one, which is hiding that little protective hose. So I had to remake the hose, or I had to make it a little extension piece, which kind of sucks. But it is what it is. And then yeah, we've got it to those. So now it's minimal pushing of the brake pedal to fill the circuit. We've got our headers on. We've then got our full twin exhaust to this muffler we made, which I'll kind of break it down here. You can kind of see the little remnants of the burn through mark, but we've got a plate in here. We've got one perforated pipe that goes to here, and then it's a straight tube out, so it's sealed off. The other one is the opposite, where it's a straight tube here, and then it's a perforated pipe there. So we have basically twin mufflers, or twin exhaust pipes that are completely divided from each other. And then they go into a muffler that keeps them divided, and they go back out. We've also got the new clutch and flywheel in it. And then we've got our 240SX transmission to the Datsun L Series bell housing, which is a little bit of messing around, but it's in. We filled it with fluid. We had to make a new mount. We had to shorten our drive shaft and fuck around with the speed sensor so it can adapt to the normal gear style and not the electric one. We're gonna get our new tires mounted to our wheels, and then we're going to tackle fixing the alternator because it's just starting to whine a bit when it gets fully loaded. So we might have to space it out a bit because I think it's just sitting in a little too far. We've also got to bolt the starter onto, but yeah, easy days for the next little bit. So yeah, we just slot the pipe. These were oversized. It's got two pipes there. So it's the little mid pipes with flex joints. And then it goes to the muffler. So everything can move each other. The motor will vibrate and it won't move the whole exhaust. And it's nice and solid in here. It's not going to hit like it was before because we were just using radiator hoses, our hanger mounts. And now we've got an actual rubber one. So it seems to hold it better. Yeah, we just slotted the pipe. We used some exhaust cement. And then just a standard T-bolt clamp to pinch it in to hold it. And it seems to be working. If we need more clamping force, we can put a bigger clamp on there. But I think for now it should be fine. But yeah, we had to run helicoils through these because they stripped out, or one of them did. So we said, fuck it, did them both with helicoils. Put new bolts in there, new slave cylinder. And now with the new clutch and flywheel, it actually it sits at a proper height. Before, this was out to here. Kind of where my finger was is where that was. So we kind of extended the rod and it just didn't seem to work out. And I talked to another guy that had a Datsun and he just bolted a new slave cylinder and it was fine. And I was having constant issues with it projectiling out the inner piston because it was traveling too far. Whether that's because the clutch was completely worn or the flywheel was overworn, something wasn't right, but the clutch disc had a fair amount of play on it. So maybe they machined the pressure plate, just put a new disc in or something like that. I don't know. But it's not worth carrying. But yeah, we got a nice firm brake pedal. And hopefully a nice sounding exhaust. Because with that manifold there, it did sound like shit. So hopefully now it has more of a straight six sound and less of a tractor sound. But yeah, that's what we've been doing. It's been a lot of work to get here, but we don't know the things that are breaking on this car till we start using it as a car. So we're gonna bolt the intake back on and some other stuff back on, and then we'll be off to the races. So yeah, a little update. Smell you later.